Hello, it's fantastic to have you along with me in this short tutorial presentation on Karatbars gold versus grams of gold. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brian McGinty. I've been with Karatbars International since 2013 and I currently look after around about 8,500 customers and business partners in over 100 countries. Now, whenever I started with Karatbars back in 2013, these two questions were asked to me then. I was talking to a brand new customer just yesterday and the customer asked me the same thing. So I know this is a question that's been asked by a lot of customers. These are questions that are asked by business partners whenever they're looking at the business for the first time. Now, the two main questions you will be asked, and you may have asked yourself, is why is a gram of gold 57 euros with Karatbars and 35 euros online? And secondly, why is the buyback price so much less than the sales price? Now, the important thing to understand before I begin is that people are not educated about gold at school. It's not part of the national curriculum. So if you are talking to a customer, be quite compassionate in the fact that 99% of the world's population have never bought gold. 99% of the world's population have never held physical gold or owned physical gold. So 99% of the population doesn't know how the pricing works. Alright, so if you do come into someone and someone does ask you these questions, my advice is to let them watch this little video first, and this little video will explain it for them. So, how do people come to asking those questions? Well, whenever someone registers on the Karatbars website, as you can see in the picture on the left, you can see the gold price today, 27th of April 2016, is $56.99. The price does increase and decrease daily with the gold prices. The preferred price is $55.28. The preferred price is the price that anyone can have if they have a 3% discount code. I have 3% discount cards. If someone wants 3% off all their purchases for 12 months, they enter that and they would be getting the price of $55.28 per gram as the preferred price today. Whenever people see the price of a gram of gold with Karatbars, they immediately go to the Google, generally is the top one, and they will type in gold price gram. And I just did this today just to show you, so you can see the little diagram on the top. If you type in gold price gram, the first thing that comes up is goldprice.org, which gives you the daily gold price. If they open that website, which most people do, they will see underneath, you can see where it says 35.41 per gram. So then people immediately look back at their Karatbars website and say $56.99 and it's only 35. The price of gold today is only 35.41. Oh, Karatbars have a terrible markup in that it's really overpriced gold. But that isn't comparing apples with apples, if you like. The other thing that people do is they look then at the buyback price, as you can see in the picture on the left again. The buyback price today is $37.99, whereas the sale price is $56.99. Now, immediately people make the assumption that they're going to sell the gold back to Karatbars, but that's not true. I'll cover that in a little while. So let's cover the difference between 35.41, which you see on goldprice.org, and the 56.99, which you can see on the Karatbars website. The first thing you need to understand is the difference between online prices, which is spot price generally, which we just found on goldprice.org, and retail price. As I said, 99% of the world's population have never bought gold, so they don't understand how much it actually costs. Spot price, or the online price, is 35 euros per gram, which is correct. Now that is the market price. That is the price that gold is traded on the markets, and that is paper gold. So you're not buying yellow metal, you're buying a piece of paper which says you've bought that piece of gold, or an online digital printout or something like that. COMEX, for example, are one of the companies who trade golds on the markets, the trading platform, and you can see there that the ratio of COMEX paper gold compared to the amount of physical gold that they actually have is 117 to 1. This is because they use a fractional reserve system, which is completely legal, and it's not about gold ownership. This is for speculators. This is for people who want to bet on the price of gold going up or down, and then they would sell obviously back through the trading platform. This is not about gold ownership. What we're talking about with Karatbars is retail price, and that is the price you buy a gram of gold online, somewhere like eBay or Amazon, or going to a high street dealer. This is yellow metal we're talking about and taking possession of it. As well as that, we're talking about private issue gold and private issue gold that can be delivered to your own home. Some online dealers sell gold, but again, the way they have the sales process set out is that you have to buy, let's say for example, a kilo or an ounce before you can take possession. So a lot of the time, the gram of gold that you're buying, you don't actually own, because the company are only set up to sell ounces and kilos. Now, before I continue, just to use a little example, we have on the screen here on the left a Fiat, and on the right we have a Ferrari. Now, both are cars, both have 4 wheels, both have an engine, both are red, both are Italian, both use petrol, and both can drive you anywhere. So does that mean they're the same thing? Well, no, it doesn't. On the left, you can see if that Fiat today would cost around about 14,000 euros if you wanted to sell it. I just did some checks on Auto Trader. And the Ferrari on the right, if you wanted to sell that today, it would cost you about 200,000 euros. One costs more and has a higher resale value. So let's apply that to gold. On the left, you can see a gram of gold. I went to a high street retailer in the UK, not online dealer in the UK, very well known. I bought a gram of gold, which cost me just over £40, including delivery. And that gram of gold arrived in the post, and that is it there on the left. So you can see there that little square came inside a little petri dish in a plastic bag, sellotaped to a piece of paper. On the right, you can see a Karatbar. As you can see in the Karatbar, the gram of gold is there in the centre. And you can see the gram of gold has the Karatbar stamp within it. Now, this is where it becomes important, the differences between the two items. Around that card is your certificate. As you can see, it's signed there by the CEO and founder. You can see it's 999.9 fineness of gold. The weight is on the card. To the left of that gram of gold, you also can see the hologram. And that card is covered with a DNA security coating, which makes the card fraud-proof in itself. So immediately you can see the difference between buying a gram of gold online and buying a gram and buying a Karatbar. A gram of gold is just a gram of gold, a Karatbar is a Karatbar. Let's dig into this a little further. I went on to eBay today and I was looking for a gram of gold, again with a certificate, 999.9. It comes from an LBMA accredited refinery. And on the left, I found 3 items. You can see 59.95, this is in pounds. 57.95 and 58.48, and this is comparing similar grams of gold of the same quality with the certificate to Karatbars. So you can see £58 today is €74 or $84, and that is a lot higher than the €57 that you would pay to buy a Karatbar, again with the same features. Now, if we take into account buying a gram of gold that is 999.9 with a certificate and which also has a hologram, you can see the price goes up further again to between £64 and £69, which is €89 or $100. So if we're comparing a Karatbar to a Karatbar, this is the type of gold that you should be comparing a Karatbar with. And obviously, if you buy something which has a higher sale value, that item has a higher resale value. On top of that, there are many bonuses with owning a Karatbar as opposed to owning a little gram of gold. You get free storage. There are no monthly or yearly fees. Many gold companies charge monthly fees, charge yearly fees, have minimum orders, have storage charges. You can refer customers to Karatbars International and you can earn commissions, plus you can earn free gold. I get my gold every month for free, so in reality there's no other company in the world that I know can offer me my gold for free, and Karatbars does. There's no cost to becoming a business partner, so you can recommend your brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles to the company, and you will earn a commission on any gold that they buy. You can use this to offset the price of your own gold. You can use Karatbars to buy goods and services in K exchange centres around the world. These will be opening near you in the coming years and months, so watch out on the Karatbars website for those. This means you could walk into a shoe shop in London, and if you have a Karatbar, you could hand over that Karatbar and buy that pair of shoes. And this is why Karatbars are in small denominations, not 0.1 gram, not 0.2, not 0.6 grams. Then we have 1 gram, 2.5 gram, and 5 gram carats, small denominations that are easy to trade with. You can sell your Karatbars to other customers, to other business partners through online groups. Generally, Karatbars never come up for sale from our customers very often, but if you were a customer of mine and you were in our group, you would just advertise it in our Facebook group and someone would buy them from you. Now, as a last resort, you could sell back to Karatbars, which brings in the buyback price. Now, not a lot of companies offer to buy your gold back from you. Karatbars do offer this as a safety net. I do have over 8,000 customers and business partners in my group, and I'm not aware of any of them that have used the buyback facility with Karatbars International. So when people ask why is the buyback price so much lower, it's completely irrelevant because it's not something people would use. People are keeping Karatbars. People will use Karatbars in key exchange centres where they will get their value for them. And if someone needed to liquidate some Karatbars quickly, they would sell them to other business partners or to other customers through one of our online groups. Now, remember the €57. We know that €57 now is good value compared to other similar retail gold which is available online. Well, there's better news because with Karatbars you can do even better than that. Many people don't take the time to look through the website and find out this information, so let me go through it with you. A 1 gram today, for example, is €57, which is $64 or £45. The price per gram obviously is €57, 64 or £45. As I said earlier, I can give you a 3% discount code which will give you 3% off all your purchases for 12 months, and these are available to customers today. That means your immediate price per gram can come down to €55, $61 or 43. Now, if you did decide to tell your family and friends about Karatbars and they did decide to buy some gold, you could earn up to 6% commissions for that introduction. This means your gram price could come down to €51, $57 or £40. Let's look at a 2.5 gram card. Now, just like any item, the more you buy of something, you get it at a better price, and this applies to Karatbars too. A 2.5 gram card is €130, $146, £103. That immediately brings the price per gram down to €52 or 58 or 41. Now, if you take away your 3% discount, which we can give you today, immediately the 2.5 gram card is only costing you €50 per gram, which is $56 or 39 pounds. Recommend some family and friends, you can bring that down further to 47, 52 or 37. Let's take a look at a 5 gram card. A 5 gram card today will cost €240, $270 or 190 pounds. The price per gram then drops further again, so it's only €48, $54 or 38 pounds. Take away your 3%, which we can give you today, it's then €46, $51 or 36 pounds. And if you recommend some family and friends, you can bring the price down to $43, $48 or 34 pounds. So in reality, you can buy gold from Karatbars International. If you buy the 5 gram cards, you are getting the best per gram price. Recommend some family and friends, and you can bring the price down to €43, which is $48 or 34 pounds per gram. And remember the quality of the gold you're buying, and remember we looked at eBay, we saw that the prices can range from €60 to €80 for the same quality of gold. Let's take a look again at what you buy if you're buying a gram of gold on the internet, and it's in that little bag in that little petri dish I told you about earlier. To the left we have the 1 gram, the 2.5 gram and the 5 gram cards, and below that we have the new cash gold, which is in the note form. The products themselves are a much more beautiful product than buying gold on its own. They're much more easy to store and look after than little pieces of gold in a petri dish, and as I said, you have the benefit of being able to sell them to other members within the organisation, and you can use them in key exchange centres around the world. So to conclude this, to answer question 1, why is a Karatbar €57 when a gram of gold is 35, and why is the buyback price less? Well, what I say to people is take a look at this video. People don't understand gold. 99% of the population have never held gold in their hand. Our job at Karatbars International is simply to educate people on the value of gold and different types of gold. Not all gold is equal. And as I often say to people, if they tell me about the price of a gram of gold, I don't sell grams of gold, I sell Karatbars. If you want more information, I have more tutorials on different aspects of the business, more videos on the importance of buying gold, and you can see those on my YouTube channel, which is www.bmcginty.com. If you have any questions, you can email me at brian@globalgoldbullion.com, or if you want to give me a ring, send me a text or WhatsApp. My number is +44 75 11 650 427. Thanks very much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again on the next tutorial.